Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They go play action with Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Flushed to his right. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Not what you want to see quarter one of week one.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Boye Mafe in on the tackle.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go again here with Irving. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
At the 30-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner, so that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is... The pressure gets there, and down he goes!
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
180! Up, up! Stop!
Throwing is Baker. Quick slash into the hands of Ibuka. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
3rd down, they need 5.
Watch out!
To throw is Mayfield. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it's... That's up a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Watch out!
Here's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irvin. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
180!
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
180!
Throwing is Mayfield. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
First carry here for Devon Achane. Modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
That is on 5-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe.
field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Baker to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Bo Melton on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down, it's Milroe. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Out of bounds at the 45. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He's looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback as they come out to the 20-yard line. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2nd and 10. to the air. It's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
180.
Mayfield to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action now with Milroe. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard.
Ready. County Lions. Viking 18. Ready.
A run here with Achane. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that walk. 1st down, Seattle.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Get it. Viking 18.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Forced to his right, taking off, and he's in! Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Ties the game, 6-6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the
A
play.
pickup there of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
180! What's up?
On 2nd down, Baker. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, alert, alert! 180! Stop!
Now, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
Taken at the 19. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 70 Timberwolves!
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? 19! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
Throwing is Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Come on, come on. Set! Panther 60! Panther 60! Ready?
To the air, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Again, this is Irvin. And a up and down, just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down is Mayfield. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Here comes 2nd and 4. Baker gonna fire complete here to McMillan. And they're gonna work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Go, Reed, go. Back. Gotta be lying.
Now Milroe on first down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Vita Vea taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
38-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, set.
Now it's Milroe. Left side to Tucker. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 19
Pick up there of 19 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Okay,
line.
break. Ready. Liking, AC. Ready.
Milroe. Oh, a huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
At the 22-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He's got it at the 7. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Forced out left.
Let's go.
Here now, second down and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
McMillan comes in motion. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Melton now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Hacking. Ready, right?
Out of the gun. It's Milroe. Rolling right. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here we go. Here we go. 60.
He'll give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Brought down back at the 27.
Milroe on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. On play action, Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Boye Mafe working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Second down throw for Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring us 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Baker. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Off balance throw. It's complete. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
180!
McMillan, the man in motion.
What's up?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, 18, Rodwell, 18, Vikings, ready?
Now Milrow. Milrow, right side, take it in by Tucker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
We'll try and run it here. It's Achane. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6, or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. No issues there. This one is good. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Going for it all. That's caught! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Baker to throw. Right side, he's got Ibuka. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Mayfield. Will swing this out wide to Irvin. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
McMillan comes in motion. On first down is Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, Baker. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. On the ground, it's White as we begin the 4th quarter. Powering forward, he's in. Rachaad White, touchdown, Tampa Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable from the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
No! Ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Play action, it's Newland. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Vita Vea, starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack, in the season opener.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
180!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Boye Mafe. He works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mayfield. It is brought in the end zone. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
They're on the 28-yard line.
Warriors 17. Here we go. Here we go. 70 left.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Milroe throwing on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Jamel Dean that time. All over him in cover.
On the 6.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll run it. It's Irving. Good blocking to the 15. And he's down at the 3. What a run. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Irving. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. White is in for a touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. Oh, big problems there on the conversion. Poor snap. It is no good.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field.
Okay, break. Stephanie. Steady.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
70, Hawk 70. Go.
To throw again is Milrow. This one grabbed by Austin.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
70 range, 70 range, Cowboy 80, 18, Pioneer.
On second down, Milroe is going to air this one out. That is brought in, and he will score. Calvin Austin, touchdown Seahawks. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
26, Seahawks 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Irvin. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll drop the throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Irvin. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the visiting Bucks. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.